Hello everyone, and welcome back to the Pokemon Ruby and Sapphire Hardcore Versus with your boy, ShadySyn, and also joined by the lovely man himself, Misterhoundoomer. How you going, my man?
Doing alright so far, ready to make some moves today and get some evolutions. Make this an exciting episode that I planned on last episode being, but things just didn't evolve.
Oh my god. Anyway guys, as usual, like, comment, subscribe for more from both of us. I have no music playing, but that's right, you won't hear my audio anyway. So shall we get into this?
Let's do it. I'm ready to fly back, sell some stuff, and all that.
Yeah, 2, 1, go for it. Go. Alright. I did just catch Kyogre, guys.
Nice.
The hardest legendary fight you've ever seen, guys.
Barely survived
Very
that
difficult.
one.
Yeah, I know, I almost lost my entire team.
It was
I
brutal.
had Steven down there.
And maybe that's why he didn't
Steven down.
fight it, is because he didn't want the legendary. Is there not a Pokemon?
Maybe he already has one.
Yeah. Is there not a Pokemart here?
Where are you?
In Lily Cove.
It's the where you battled Brendan and May for you. It's like top left.
With the art museum? What?
Yeah, it's like next to it. Sableye.
Oh, nice.
Hey, buddy. This is technically my first encounter, guys, because Kyogre is a static and Zubat and Golbat are species, so...
Oh, right, the big mall
Damage
thing.
detected.
Very nice,
Look
congrats.
at him. Look at him.
That thing had no weaknesses in Gen 1.
Literally. Look at him. Look at his hands. He's danced up. Just...
Alright, sell
Come
this
here,
nugget. What am I choke even holding? Nothing. You're not holding anything. You know what? You're gonna hold something. I'm gonna give you the
man, it's
cleanse
pretty hard.
tag.
He doesn't need to hold anything, mate, because he's carrying your team.
Yeah. He's gonna be once I get it to evolve into a champ.
Yeah, that's good. Well, I mean, he does have 6 hands, so I mean...
Close. I'm so excited for this thing to evolve into a champ.
Really, Sableye? Do you really need to be like this? Alright. We're doing this then. I wonder what's better, Bayonet or Sableye?
I think Bennett has higher overall base stats, but Sableye has the, advantage as far as typing goes. Plus, it learned some pretty good moves.
True. I'll have to... Really? I paralyze you and you don't even shake? That's just rude.
Although I think Sableye has surprisingly high attack.
Yeah, he's really attacking these balls, man.
Just sitting there whacking them away.
Literally, that's why he says stand stop. What if I just spam with the Z button? That never works. Okay, didn't work. If you keep detecting, you're in the yellow, you're paralyzed, easy 3 jiggles.
No, okay.
Easy 3 jiggles. Okay, Pokemon is a gotcha game, guys. I've said it before and I'll say it again.
Man's talking facts. Wait, no,
I'm
not
literally
doing
rolling
that.
for a percentage. Okay. Come on.
Does Sableye
You're
ever
shooting
remind you
me.
of... Huh?
What's that?
Does Sableye ever remind you of Stitch from Lilo and Stitch?
Actually, yeah. if you gave, I finally caught it. If you gave Stitch like
Some,
jewelry,
yeah, if
and
you
he was like,
give it a like a ghost version or something. Oh, here we go.
yeah,
Oh, come on. I want my
Alright.
Machamp or my Machoke to evolve. Uh oh, here's the Meryl.
woof.
Here is the Meryl. At level 33. Oh my gosh, this Meryl can't touch my Machoke. Ah, I love that. It did like 5 damage with a double edge. It was pretty pitiful. Wingull, on the other hand, is a little
Alright.
bit scarier. Oh, but he just went for Mist. Never mind, we're good. So on the plus side, I'm thinking I should be able to get both evolutions if the impossible evolution is level 37. Oh, come on. Dang it.
That looks wrong. Don't question the spelling, guys. I'm literally Google searching it.
What are you trying to
Looks
spell?
wrong to me, and
Yes,
I
37.
am trying to spell onigiri.
Okay, yeah, you're on your own with that one. I have no
Yeah,
idea.
I was like, yeah. Oh, I spelled it right, dude. I'm an animal.
I can't even repeat what
Oh,
you
guys.
said, so there's no way I'd be able to spell
God.
it.
Yeah, that's what cool. Guys, I'm cracked. I guess you could say I'm somewhat of a Japanese expert. If I
Yeah.
spelled that right, actually.
Here we go. Machoke is evolving. It is 37, by the way.
Oh, it is. Perfect.
Welcome to the Machine. Welcome to the Machine. Dang it, I said it again. I'm so excited. Welcome to the team, Machamp.
Yo. Dynamic punch. Oh, hey, old man. You're pretty.
Ah, Taco the Machamp. I'm so excited to have you on the team, buddy.
No one here to congratulate me? Fair enough. Understandable.
I feel you.
I
I
did
just got a
just-
Machamp, and nobody.
Imagine if just people just rocked up and just high-fived you. I'm like, yeah, man.
Hey, where the crap did you come from? I'm floating on a Pokemon. What? What? Are you staring at me with binoculars or something? It's kind of creepy. Alright, you know what? I kind of
Probably.
want to make it to the place first.
Mm.
What are you holding? Yeah, I'm not fighting that.
Alright. I can't use Kyogre yet, which is big sad. Jeez, my box just went. Look how many water types I have. I have a Wingull, a Tentacool, and a Tentacool. I have a Whalmer, a Kyogre, a Clamperl, a Horsea, a Sharpedo, a Seal, a Voltorb, a Kecleon, a Torkoal, a Sandshrew, a Castform, an Oddish, and a Zigzagoon, and a Sableye, and a Zubat.
Jeez. Sounds like your box
That's
is
a lot
about
of water.
full. Yeah, you
It's
might
like
be able to beat
full
Wallace.
throw.
You can take over Wallace as the water gym leader.
Literally,
Raise
I
the,
am Wallace.
raise it to, or the level to 45. Put Kyogre on your
Maybe,
team.
actually. Oh, actually.
Give us trainers a fighting chance. Why do you have 3 tentacles?
Guys, I know how to solve these puzzles, but the only way I can battle trainers is to literally fuck the puzzles, literally. It's like, just literally screw up the puzzle. I literally have to screw the puzzles up
Yeah.
just so I can battle trainers.
Oh crap, you're already
Because they
over
all
at
have
Wallace?
water types. I am not at Wallace, I am just battling some of the trainers in his gym just so I actually can do something this episode.
Alright, here we go. Shiny Electrike evolving into Shiny Manectric. I'm excited about
And
this.
tell me how... Yeah, and please tell me he has one of the better shinies. Even though it's kind of like plain-ish, if you think about it, like...
Oh, that's
I like it.
awesome.
Can't go past black and yellow, man.
Ah, it's like black and gold. That's awesome.
Why the hell do you have a little 40 Goldine? Who runs around for a little 40 Goldine? I really need to know these answers, guys.
I may put him up front to deal with these wild Pokemon, because that would be good experience for him. So mostly stuff like
Yeah, 'cause he should have
Wiggles and Tentacles.
You should have Spark here.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Let's see.
Oh no, Wailmer, so much HP. That's too bad.
Are there trainers on this island? No. Okay. I just don't want to accidentally run into a trainer. Although, Manectric should be able to take out these trainers pretty easy. Ooh, what's this house? There's a house.
Probably the
just
Shard's house, I
randomly-
reckon.
Ah, the Hunter house, yeah.
If I remember correctly.
Diving
If
treasure
memory
hunter.
serves me right.
Awesome dude that makes deep sea dives to gather treasures, resting at the bottom. You haven't had any treasures from me?
Don't horn drill me.
Shards, red shard, trade it with me. I don't have a red shard. Because I can't dive yet.
Alright. I'm gonna level up Manectric, because he will be my hard carry for this gym.
Do I have anything to boost the electric
And then I'll
moves?
figure out the rest.
I do not.
Oh, Azumarill. Look at him. Look how happy he is. Just plodding along, minding his own business.
Holy crap, that's a level 28 tentacle. Oh my gosh, the shiny
Really, 1
animation.
HP. Oh, we live these? Yeah, we do. Okay. I forgot Azumarill has a Jackal attack stat.
It's surprisingly powerful.
Hmm.
Don't let it get a
It's
rollout
full
going.
trainers up there. Well, thank God it doesn't have it anymore. Thank God it's gone.
Yeah, it's probably
It'll
got
never
the...
come.
Well, no, it's probably doesn't have rollout anymore either.
Mm.
Alright, time to play catch up with Manectric. What is this? Is this the island? Did I find it?
Oh no, I just screwed the puzzle. Oh, that was unfortunate. I pressed down on my keyboard. And it went no.
Ooh, there's a
You
Pokemon
should be
here.
pretty close to
There's a
Moss Deep.
Pokemon Center here. I think I am in Moss Deep, but it didn't say anything about it. Like, you know how it usually pops up, you're at Moss Deep City or whatever.
It should.
That's what I was thinking, but there's a Pokemon Center here, there's a Pokemart here, but it didn't say anything about Moss Deep.
Yeah, then you're a Moss Deep, bro. You're just...
Oh, there we go. It
Hanging
said
out
when I
with the
came out
moss.
of the Pokemon Center. Yo, lady, okay. It's all
Are you
these
okay?
stony buildings.
Goodbye.
Oh, this has got the spinny puzzles. Whoops. Alright, let's see.
Faint
Alright,
attack.
Jolt,
Oh.
you're going back to the back. Because I don't really want to mess with these guys with you. However, I will go ahead and put Absol up front. I'm thinking Absol and Azumarill is going to carry me through this gym.
Oh no, Absol will.
Dark type and water type to wipe out the gym leaders.
That's such a good... Absol's such a good Pokemon as well.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to using it in this run. I mean, I've raised them up before, but not really like as a main team type of thing.
I get ya, I get ya.
Same with Tropius. I always tried to use Pokemon that evolved from my first main team, and then I would use other ones after that. I don't know, I just a weird kind of thing that I imposed on myself. Are you not gonna battle? Oh, there we go.
Yay! Shuppet's evolving. Yay!
Oh, you got the Shuppet to evolve?
Yeah, it evolves level 37.
Yeah.
Yeah, but by the way, guys, I never use Bayonet. Or even Sableye for that matter, actually.
You excited for the
Sounds
chance?
Yeah, actually. Damn, what is that attack stat? What the?
Ooh, a giraffe rig.
I'm gonna have to make some decisions before. If I stick with the Bayonet or do I go for Sableye? I'm gonna have to figure that out before I battle Wallace, which won't be for a bit. Actually, not for a bit, but I mean, like, it'll probably be like next episode. But I gotta grind my team up and.
Yeah, with him, you probably want to get a little closer to the level cap.
Yeah.
I'm probably going to get mine up to around 40 before I battle Tate and Liza.
Yeah, that's... Yeah.
Man, Absol is just tearing through this gym.
I don't think they really have a counter.
Yeah, I think you're right. Like I saw something at one point and it said that if you have like a dark type, they're pretty helpless or something.
Huh. I'm trying to even think of like the Elite Four as well. You can kind of run them.
With the right combinations. Ring it.
Why do you have a Lombre? Okay.
It is water type.
That is true. It's just his sprite is just irritating. He just looks smug. Very smug.
He does look smug. Level 36 routes. Why is that thing not a Gardevoir?
If I can teach Minetric Crunch. Very nice.
You should be able to learn it.
Does Minetric learn it? Let's find out. Let us find out, guys, because we are just learning everything today. Welcome to the fact episode.
Oh, speaking of facts,
okay.
I got some funny Pokemon stat facts for you.
Okay.
Was watching Binge's live stream last night where he was doing Shiny Pearl. Helped him make it through the champion and stuff. And at one point he said something about random Pokemon facts and stuff like that. I'm like, well, I actually happen to know some pretty interesting ones. Onyx, the big rock snake, has a base attack of 45, okay? Bellsprout, this tiny little super thin plant, has a base attack stat of 75.
Seems legit. Yep, okay.
Pidgey, the tiny little bird Pokemon, has a base attack stat of 45, which is the same as Onyx. So this massive, over 20-foot rock snake is as strong as this tiny little, what, like 1.5-foot bird? How does that make any sense?
It checks out. No. He's a gentle snake. He's a gentle big snake.
Apparently. I mean, I don't know how you're that weak and you can burrow through the ground at pretty fast speeds.
He's a fast boy. He's zooming.
Okay. I got another crazy one for you. Alright, you know Articuno, Moltres, and Zapdos? Okay, out of those three, the base attack for Articuno is like 85. Zapdos, I think, is 90, and Moltres is 100. So those they're not bad base ones. But Little Bitty Krabby has a base attack of 105.
What a unit.
Krabby is stronger than all three of the legendary birds. Base stat.
So is he like the legendary crab?
It should be. That's not even its evolution. Kingler has one of the highest attacks of the Gen 1 Pokemon. How can I not go back up there?
I super rotted for a bloody magic card. Leave me alone. There has to be something. By the way, guys, as a kid, I used to think that if I fished on this dark patches, which is where you dive, you could get better Pokemon, by the way.
I mean, it makes sense, right?
I thought, oh, the water's deeper here, so there's better Pokemon that live in deeper water. You know, like in real life, bigger Pokemon live in deeper water. You get what I'm saying?
I get what you're saying.
Yeah. I was a very smart kid, guys, alright?
Fish in those dark spots.
Do I get a magic card? Do I have a magic card?
Right, I did not heal up before this. Oh wait, I didn't even get hit. That's right.
I was gonna say, you're running a dark type in a psychic gym, I don't think you can get hit. I don't think that's possible, but you know.
Not by very much. They really can't do a whole lot.
Oh, we got an encounter, so I'm just gonna zoom around.
I still don't get why Tate and Liza only have one Pokemon each.
Dude, they should have a full team of 6, I reckon.
That would be rough. It'd be fun. It'd be
Well,
interesting.
3 each.
But
3 each.
yeah, but during a double battle, that would make for 6.
Yeah.
All right, I think that is the gauntlet of the trainers here in the gym. So I'm gonna go ahead and go outside and start battling more of those swimmers.
All them swimmers fishing in the water, fishing. Where the hell am I? I'm in some. Did I literally trap myself? If I trap myself, so help me.
It's easy to do in that gym.
Oh no, I didn't. Right, yes, I did. Oh, what the hell's there? You're a mermaid. No, you're a ghost mermaid. Jumped down and scared me. And you have a marrow. Okay, understandable. Why do you have... Actually, I probably should look up Wallace's. I already know kind of who Wallace has, but I better just look up his team. I'm not going to take him on, though, because that would be reckless.
I know his first one's pretty weak.
Gen 3.
Ooh, Route 127. I wonder if I can get anything new here. That's a tentacle.
There's a whole lot of water. If you love water types, then...
Come on. There we go.
Huh. Alright, where's your team, bro? Where's this team at? Sotopoulos, Ruby and Sapphire. Love Disc, Celio, Sea King. Oh, that's right, he has a wish cache. I knew there was some of them where it's just to be a pain.
There's always got to be someone.
Yeah. What is that moveset? What is... Oh, that's right, his team's a rat. That's right, I forgot. His team is built to rain dance.
Doesn't he have a Ludicolo?
No.
Oh wait, that's whenever that's like Emerald whenever he's the champion, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, that's actually kind of breaky. He has a water dance. He has a rain team. He has Swift Swim on his Sea King and on Love Disc.
Here we go, trainer battle.
Nice. So how do I beat him? Alright, step 1. Love Disc is fast though. I have to lead Manectric, beat the Love Disc before it does its stupid tracking nonsense.
Yeah,
Celio.
it does like to do that. That's about all it's got,
Celio?
that and Water Pulse.
Yeah, and Sweet Kiss, so I kind of want to avoid that.
Right.
Celio, I can probably just run. How can I run in this scenario? I can just fly. What am I doing? Stop all this nonsense. I think I'm just gonna battle trainers for the rest of the episode.
That's kind of what I'm thinking.
Encore, Aurora Beam, Water Pulse, Body Slam. I apologize, guys, if I'm thinking out loud here. I'm just...
No, go for it. It's helping me strategize against him. As long as my team's the same by the time I get to him.
Yeah, this current... Oh, hey, bro. You have to have a fighting type. She was like a fighting type trainer. Oh, God. I really wished I picked the root fossil. So I could have a leap. Cradilly, because that's grass moves.
Wait a minute. I can revive that fossil now, can't I?
Mm-hmm.
What the flip? I just realized that. That's in Moss Deep, isn't it?
The fossil regeneration, that's all the way back in Rustbar.
Is it?
Yeah, you could have revived that ages ago.
Dadgummit. I needed an encounter.
I thought you did. I honestly thought you did.
Nope, I forgot about it. Slateport. Del Petal
Celia, I can just wall with Swampert, because Swampert, I want to teach it Earthquake, but it learns Earthquake. I want to better to run Earthquake on something else. But what would I run Earthquake on? What? Altaria? Why would I run Earthquake on Altaria? Oh, if you kill me, so... Okay, you're not going to kill me. If I run Earthquake on Altaria, what am I using that for? Rock types? I don't have Swampert. It covers that.
Do I have anything I can deposit?
Oh god, that's right, Seeking.
Yeah, that was an
Oh,
interesting
God.
choice for a gym leader, I thought.
What's that?
Giving it a Sea King all the way in Gen 3.
Yeah, I don't know why. Really? They really put no item here? Really? Okay. It has Horn Drill.
Yeah. Yeah,
I guess
it's
they
kind
just
of
love
scary.
to give gym... They like to give gym leaders... Oh, double... It's single battle? Please be a single battle. There's no way it's a double battle, right?
Wallace?
Thank God. No, this trainer I ran into, they were together and then now they're separated, so easy claps. Horn Drill, Rain Dance, Water Pulse, Fury Attack. Horn Drill, if that hits, that's gonna really just change the whole
It's not here.
flow of the game.
I'm trying to find it, guys, I swear. I'm looking for it. I figured it would have
What
a
you
sign
looking
out
for?
front. The museum where you revive it. Does it not have a sign out front of the building?
Where the gym is, it's literally on the left of that.
Left or the right? There's a building to the right of it. No, there's just a guy
It's where the
in here.
gym is. It's on the left-hand side, so you have to go across.
It's in the Devoncorp?
And then there's that big building, and that is where it is. Actually, Horn Drill won't... Wait, if I run Sableye or Bayonet, Horn Drill won't work against me.
Here we go.
I'm big brain, guys, don't worry. Why'd I click on Water Pulse?
Dang it, I do have to have space.
Okay, Wish Cash. No, this is going to be a problem.
Whiscash? Oh, that's an easy one. You know,
Amnesia, Rain Dance, Earthquake, Water Pulse.
it's got good moves. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, so can't use Manetric. He doesn't have Ice moves, which is good. So I might be able to run Altaria.
Do you not have a grass type?
I have an Oddish. It's the only grass type.
Better get to grinding in the meantime.
Yeah, well I'm gonna have to grind up for the gym anyway.
Yeah.
And the only reason I'd run Gloom is just for that one Pokemon.
Alright,
Really
got a
poison
Lily.
point, really.
I'm going to name you Noodle.
And then my low tier. God damn, you have Ice Beam as well. Of course you have Ice Beam.
Suction cups firmly
the
anchors
cover.
to the body. It has Astonish, Constrict, and Acid. That is a terrible moveset. At level 20. Terrible.
Unless I set up with Medichamp and just sweep. That seems like a fever dream though, to be honest.
Wait, did you say you have a Machamp?
Medichamp.
Medicham. Okay. It's like, when did you get a Machamp?
Never. Never. I will say though, our teams are very diverse.
As far as what I got and what you got?
Yeah, like,
I think the only thing we have in common is Manectric.
yeah.
I've got
Which I think is pretty.
Manectric, Azumarill, Machamp, Sandslash, Tropius, and Absol.
Yeah, that's crazy. Like,
Oh,
we
there's
have such
Mosby.
diverse teams that it's kind of just.
Yeah, in the beginning it's a bit
Whereas
bland because, I mean, you only get so many encounters, but as you go, you get to get different ones and stuff.
Yeah. God damn it.
So like I told people, just stay tuned because they will get diverse. With different preferences
Yeah, and I
and
got,
different
like-
strategies, different deaths.
Hey, bro. Mm-hmm. Hello, Wingull. Or to counter Wallace, do I run a whole water team?
Water versus water. Battle of attrition.
I know, I'll just have Whale Lord.
I mean, you can get it before the level cap.
Hmm.
Alright.
Actually, what level does Whale Lord evolve? I think it's like level 40, I think he does, eh?
Yeah, I think it's 40. Alright, do I got any other trainers over here I can battle? Come on, trainers.
Hmm. What trainers are you after for the gym?
Oh, no, I already beat all the ones before the gym. I could probably take on Tate and Liza today, but I think I'll save it for the next episode so I can get my Pokemon up closer to the level cap and grind some extra ones in the meantime for in case something happens.
Good call, good call.
I mean, I actually have plenty of extra Pokemon at this point, so why not use them? Holy crud, he's got a level 35 Gyarados. That's
Sounds
terrifying.
alright.
As long as I go first, though, which I do, I should be able to one-shot it. No, it didn't one-shot it! Oh, it went for Leer. Okay, we're good. Well, that was risky.
Are you kidding me? The Dragon's Breath from Altari didn't kill the tentacles when I'm 21 levels above it. Okay. Okay.
Yikes.
Killing Dragon Dance. Okay then. Alrighty then.
Let's get excited,
If
folks.
I Dragon Dance with Altaria,
Bear with him. Ow, man, it's a magic card. Get out of here,
and they
magic
get
card.
hit, and they get hit by one Ice Beam, would that be funny?
Well, it wouldn't be very funny for you. It'd be good for me, though.
No, it would not. It would not be. I'd be emotionally crying, which actually doesn't. That literally is okay. Oh my god. I like how I'm just looking for setup moves now, just to set up.
Yeah, and this is just on Wallace.
Yeah.
Still got the
Kinda
Elite
crazy
Four
to
after
think about,
that.
to be honest.
Ooh,
Yeah, but let's have like a bigger, an even bigger.
really? It took that
bigger,
many?
yeah.
That's it. I'm just gonna get the Super Rod. Wait, where'd you say you get the Super Rod?
Moss Deep. there's a fisherman.
Alright.
Like you have to go right and up some stairs, and he's like by himself, like staring at the ocean, like contemplating life.
That makes sense.
Yeah. Yeah, pretty standard stuff. Hey, do you give me a TM? No, you don't. I know Max revives. No, Max, repels give you the most amount of steps, but not the most bang for your buck.
You don't think?
Surprisingly. Alright, we have like a minute left, but I'm just gonna sit here and figure out my team shenanigans.
Yeah, I'm kinda running around looking for the fisherman, so. Where you be, guy?
So Manetric, Swampert, and Altaria. But I don't really need Altaria because of the ice rings.
Found an item.
Bayonet might actually be.
Netball.
I have Will-O-Wisp on you. Interesting.
Keep in mind, you can grind up other Pokemon too in the meantime. Just can't battle any new trainers.
Yeah, I'm just trying to.
Because that was
I'm
the
just
rule we
seeing what
set.
I'm actually. Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out what strategy I want to go with. If I get an Anorith, how do I have you? Fighting Psychic. You do have pure power though. This could get spicy. I do have some TMs that I haven't used yet. I really want to get like.
Got Super
I
Rod.
really want. Oh, nice.
He was in a house.
Was he in a house? I thought he was staring at. Okay. Can you learn bulk up? Please don't.
Alright, I think we're at time.
Yeah, we are. I'm just being off it. Anyway, guys. Thank you so much for watching today's episode. If you enjoyed, as always, please like, comment, and subscribe. And let us know how much you're enjoying this series. Because it means a lot to us.
Yeah.
Anything you'd like to add, my man?
Like, comment, subscribe to both of us. Let us know who you're rooting for. We are closing in on the probably final 5 episodes or so. Maybe less with the in-between
5,
grinding
6.
and stuff. But yeah, so stick around for the exciting conclusion. I have a feeling this one's going to be a close one.
Yeah, it's actually super close. You're only literally, like, I'd say like an episode.
Yeah, I'll beat Tate and Liza in the next one, and then do all the, probably to start the next episode, and then do all the legendary stuff in between that, and then go for Wallace. So
yeah,
not too far behind. I know I'm 1 gym badge behind, but really it's not that far. Alright.
No.
That's all I got.
Easy. And we'll see you guys in the next episode. See you later, guys.